Hey, hi, my name is Pragya. Wait, just a second. Rewind. Why did I say this? Everyone knows that I'm a human, that I'm living, that I breathe. But how is it so different from anyone else that I need to tell my name and want people to recognize me? The difference is the individuality. A person may earn crores and crores of money and still be a beggar. But a person earning even 10 people in his life is a king in this world. So, hello everyone. My name is Pragya and I am your friend and I'm welcoming you to Pehchan, a journey to know yourself. So, QOTD, the question of the day. What makes you different? No, chill. I am no one to ask you. You have to ask this to yourself. The best way to reflect and to retrospect is questioning yourself. And if you ask me why is that needed, I would just say for one's own mental peace. It's a cycle. Like you review, reflect, make changes, and become better. A better person from inside has a better mind and hence a better mental state. This can be done in a shorter way, but it does not run as deep as the former processes. Like the shorter way, just to put it out, is that someone else tells you about a thing you need to work upon, and you work on it and you get better. The drill after that, remember, better person from inside, better mind, better mental state, you're right. But this way didn't work out for me because I go by a few principles in my life, out of which one is that don't change yourself for anyone who enters your life. Often what happens is, like for me at least, when I went to college, there were so many new people in my life, so many friends, so many, different personalities everyone had, and you often get carried away with their personalities, and you think, oh, that person is behaving in such way, I can also do that, why cannot I do that, I should also act accordingly. And but I have a principle that you should not change yourself for anyone else, to please anyone else, because there's a single simple rule that you cannot please everyone in your life. Everyone whom you meet, you cannot please them. You can never do that. So at least the least what you can do is you can please yourself. So do that. And what happens is the later process, somehow messes up with this principle that someone else telling me and I acting out accordingly. I don't know, I'm kind of unsure when treading a path shown by others. A stubborn and rude behavior it might seem, but has always worked out for me somehow. Reflecting yourself and is just kind of cleansing your soul. And like an individual is an individual, no matter how much he or she is sharing space with another person or group. Like I told you, my college experience, an individual has his own mind, a character, and his own set of principles upon and according to which he will react and live through his life. People do change for better, but it is very rare. Still a beautiful sight to witness, but still, like, I strongly believe that this percentage of people changing overnight is like very less. Growth is a constant. Like growth is, you grow every day, you learn from your mistakes and grow up. So if a person whom you are meeting after an year or maybe a few years will kind of say that you have changed, but that's not change, that's growth. Change is something which you are like this, like right now you change and overnight, and that I don't believe. I've seen and been in situations where people had great impacts on me of what they thought. I must have also acted upon them a few times but later regretted, just because that's not who I am. Like that's not who I am as a person. Like maybe during a fight someone would have said something and I also must have been carried with it, and I must have also spoken some words which I should not have done. But then because that's not who I am. Even today, if I get upset with something or if I'm hurt, I don't put it out there. It's generally within me, and it just gets buried deep down in my soul, and I accept that I'm not able to, take it out, but I don't also go and speak to that person and tell it on the face that this. I don't do that because I put it out, but in a very subtle way so that the person in front also doesn't feel bad. So, I'm not that person who will react and just blurt it out. I'm not that. And that's not how I would have handled or reacted on certain situations if I look back. So, and also this whole podcast thing, it is just based on my experiences, unlike the poetry I write. So that means all this is my learning. So I've done mistakes, grown up, and above them. And now just letting you people know that there's nothing wrong in making mistakes if you can later revisit them, reflect, and retrospect and mend your future. Many a times I might have apologized for the instances I was under some other's influence. Many a times I might have not. But now I know and I act accordingly. What I've learned is just take your time. Don't be too quick to react. I read or heard somewhere while I was shopping for something online that keep a product in your cart, visit your cart 10 days later, and if you still need to buy it, go for it. Otherwise, delete it because that's just a luxurious item for you. Because we are so quick to reacting things that we end up doing things which have no meaning. Later making us say, कोई सेंस था इस बात का, हमें बड़ा लग रहा था उस टाइम. People tend to ruin long relations because of this very habit. At times, the swiftness of reaction is not actually your own personality, but just the need of reacting that people say things which can never be unsaid again. React when needed, but just quickly first take a deep breath, close your eyes, and try to understand. Is it worth reacting? What will be the impact? What will be the effect? Will the person in front understand your point? Will he even understand that you are upset? Are you actually upset, or is it just that you want to vent out? Venting out can be done in various other ways, but venting out on people can actually change your individual qualities quantified. You should always work upon building up that individual living inside yourself so as to make it valuable for others around. That being said, do not compromise on your happiness as well. Do not compromise on your happiness, ever. But just a reminder, being a reason for someone else's happiness fills you with such immense pleasure and, joy that you'll be content and happy at the same time. So, try to make everyone around you happy in some way or the other. Just try. Stay happy, you all lovely people. Share your thoughts on this, and let's meet in the next episode. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe.